All right. Do you want me to share my screen, or does somebody else want to share it?
Sure.
Which one?
I'm not able to share mine right now, but
That's okay. I can share mine. Can you guys? If you can just do the Control F, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's take the quiz.
Set up.
This page didn't load right. Let me try that again. Okay. So question 1, if you want to find it, is the price index was 90 in year 1, 100 in year 2, and 95 in year 3, and the economy experienced what?
hold on, I'm opening it still.
Yes, sir. I'm opening up right now.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. I had it up.
Okay, what's the first one?
It says if the price index was 90 in year 1, 100 in year 2, and 95 in year 3.
I got D.
D as in dog?
Yeah.
That's what I got too.
Oh,
Are we good on that one, Ivy? And she's got it.
I couldn't really hear her anyway.
She didn't talk very much, but I heard a couple words. How was did you go to the barbecue?
Yeah,
How was it?
it was good. I mean, not a lot of people, but we played lots of games and stuff.
Nice. Should I stop the recording?
Oh, there she is.
hello.
Are you back?
Yeah, sorry, my internet is really, really bad right now. I don't know why.
It's all good. Did you get number 1? Are you good on that one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so the next one, it says the term inflation is used to describe a situation in which blank.
It said A.
Yep, that's what I got. Fine, Tanner?
The term inflation. Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
So it says, which of the following statements best represents economists' belief about the bias and the CPI as a measure of cost of living?
I got D.
That's what I got too.
You got which one?
D, there's still debate.
Yes. Okay, I'm still finding it. Hold on.
Just let us know when you find it.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. The next one says, in the baskets of goods that is used to compute the consumer price index, Which of the following categories of consumer spending is the smallest?
It was apparel, right? I mean, yeah. Was it apparel?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I got. Great work, guys. All right, keep moving forward. Number 5. It says, which of the following is the correct formula for calculating the consumer price index? I got C on that one when you get there.
Say it one more time.
The correct formula for calculating the consumer price index?
That's B.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I said C, but I meant B. Yes.
You're supposed to make it to- Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question says if the nominal interest rate is 4% and the real interest rate is negative 2.5%, then the inflation rate is what?
I got D.
D. Yep, that's what I got too.
Sorry, you guys' voices went out for a second. I said 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, moving on. It says the table below shows the price of baseballs and baseball bats for 3 years. Assume the typical consumer's basket consists of 6 baseballs and 2 baseball bats. So we need to figure out the inflation rate. And I put C on that one, I believe. Let me check, though. Or no, sorry, I put A.
You put what?
A.
Yeah, it would have been C if
Um,
you used 2008 as the base year, but because it didn't say a base year, I think we have to move it up to 2009.
Yeah, that's what I did.
okay. Yeah, I was confused about that, but
I think we're gonna figure out how to find it.
Yeah.
Huh?
What did you say, Tanner?
I just said, do we all understand how to find it?
Yeah, I got it. Did you get it, Ivy?
what did you say? What wasn't C?
Do you understand like how to get the A?
No. What
Um,
did you do?
That's why we're in this group.
So, if you take the, what was it? I still have those up in the, oh, one sec.
So to find the inflation rate, we have to we have to get the cost of the basket in the current year, and then we're going to divide it by the cost of the basket of the previous year. So we have to start off for 2010.
Mhm.
Like we're going to multiply the price of the baseball times 6 baseballs, like it says up in the top, and then we're multiply the price of a baseball bat by the number of baseball bats. Right, Jake?
Yeah. I pulled it up here in the text too, if you can see my screen. So if you do that, you get a price of 186.5 for 2009 and 219 for 2010. And then you can use those to find the CPI. So
Yeah, I did 2010, but 2009, I didn't know how to find the inflation rate because you couldn't find the CPI for 2008 and don't have the previous year. I don't know. I think I was thinking too much about it.
I just assumed since 2008 was the first year that that's the base year. And so
Okay.
if that's the base year, then the CPI for that one is 100. So you can figure out that the inflation is between 2008 and 2009 is 10.03%. And then to find the inflation would be 2010 minus the 2008, so it'd be 17.43%.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's assuming 2008 is the base year. Since it didn't say, I'm not sure, but we can go with that for now.
All right.
All right, let's move right along here to the next question, question 8. Which of the following is the most accurate statement? So on that one, I got B. That's what the text said. In the 1970s, the GDP deflator and CPI showed high rates of inflation, and then the rest of the years it showed low rates of inflation.
That's what I got as well.
Okay. So you got 2, Ivy?
Yep.
Great. Okay, number 9. For an imaginary economy, the value of the CPI was 140 in 2013. The inflation rate was 5% between 2013 and 2014. So the consumer price index in 2014 was what?
I have B.
That's what I also put.
You got what?
B?
B.
I got C. How'd you get B?
So
Where's that?
let me see here. So if the inflation rate is 5%, and we know the CPI is 140 in the 2013 and 2014. So basically your formula to figure it out is it'd be X minus 140 divided by 140 equals 5. Or times 100, sorry. X minus 140 divided by 140 times 100 equals 5. So,
Yeah.
if you just solve for X, but I also just put in the numbers. So I put in 147 minus 140 equals 7 divided by 140 gives you 0.05 times 100 gives you 5. Does that make sense, Tanner?
So how does that get you to 147?
Well, I just plugged it into the formula. The formula we have from the text.
You just find that formula, plug in the numbers, and
It's if you look at if you can look at my screen, the bottom right here. So you use the whatever 2014 is minus 2013 divided by 2013 times 100 gives you your inflation rate. And so if you do 147 minus 140 divided by 140 times 100 gives you 5.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So are we good there?
Yep.
Okay. All right, number 10. Suppose that over the past year, the real interest rate was 6% and the inflation rate was 4%. It follows that blank.
I think I said B. Wait. I don't remember now.
That one, I think I said C. Because if that formula for calculating real Interest.
Mhm.
Let's see. So if the real interest rate was 6% and the inflation rate was 4, then the formula is 6 equals your nominal interest rate minus 4. So you do them, if you solve for x, you get 10% is equal to your nominal interest rate. And the text was saying that the nominal interest rate is the dollar value of savings increased.
Right.
So I think it has to be C or D. I don't know what the purchasing power of savings increase, like how that works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to remember why, but
What's that?
I said D.
I think it's D.
So the real rate to the, okay.
Because I think that the purchasing power is just the real interest rate.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was.
I'm fine with going with D. So, are we good with D then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, halfway done. Question 11. If the CPI was 95 in 1955 and is 475 today, then $100 today could purchase the same amount of goods and services as what in 1955?
So B.
I
got B.
B. Woo! Number 12 says if the cost of food and beverages increases by 10%, then all things being equal, the CPI is likely to increase by about what?
I got A.
I didn't know how to do that one.
So I actually know how to do this one, guys. So in that little like chart, it said that food and beverages accounted for 15% of the CPA or the CPI, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to increase that by 10, you have to multiply it. You have to multiply by 1.1 because that's 110% of what it was before. And so that means that the new food and beverage, because nothing else is increasing, the new food and beverage would be 16.5%, which from 15 to 16.5, that's 1.5%. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, it does.
Sure, yeah. Say it one more time, though. So you multiplied the 15% by what? 100?
1.1 because you're having a 10%
What? A 10%. Okay.
and
That
then
gets you to
that,
16.5,
yes,
and then you subtract the 2 to get the difference.
yes.
Makes sense to me. I did it wrong, so yeah, it's fine by me. Okay, so we're good on that one then?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 13 says the primary purpose of measuring the overall level of prices in the economy is to blank.
So
I got
C.
C.
You got what?
C.
C.
I believe that's what I got. Let me double check.
Wait, Abby, did you say D or C?
C.
No, I said C.
Okay, that's what I thought. So C, as in cat. Pretty good?
Yep.
Okay, number 14. Says Will's expenditure on food for 3 consecutive years, along with other values, are presented in the table below. So there's 2 of them. So this one is to the nearest dollar. Will's 210 food expenditures in 2009 currency amount to what? And that one I got C.
I was not sure about this one, but I'll go with that if you guys agree.
So, well, how I got it, so use that formula that it showed. It said amount in today's dollars is equal to amount in year T's dollars times price level today divided by price level in year T. So, so for that one, so he spent $5,800 in today's dollars. So the formula would be 5,800 is equal to X times the price level today, which is 168, divided by 160, which is the price level from 2009. And I didn't write down the answer, but the math is, so 168 divided by 160 is 1.05. Then 5,800 divided by 1.05 gets you oops, I did that wrong. 5,800 divided by 1.05 is 5,523.8, and rounding to the nearest dollar is 5,524.
Sorry, can you go through that one more time? I got lost.
Yeah. So I don't know if, let me see if I can find it on the homework. I don't know if you remember, there's that formula that said, where is it? Here it is. So I don't know if you can see on my screen here, but the formula for turning today's dollar figures into a different year is amount in today's dollars is equal to amount in year T dollars times price level divided by price level in year T. So in this case, we have 5,800 is equal to X, we don't know what that is, times the price level today is 160 divided by, or 168 divided by the price in year T, which is 160. So 5,800 is equal to X times 160 divided by 168 divided by 160. And so 168 divided by 160 is 1.05. So then you divide 158. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. You divide 5,800 by 1.05 to get your amount in today's or in year T's dollars. Sorry if that's hard to follow.
No, that makes sense.
So are we good on that one?
Yep.
Ivy?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Okay, number 15. So it says the changes in the quality of a good blank.
This one I did not answer because they all seemed wrong to me.
So what?
But what did you say?
I put D.
All seemed, but D?
I put D as in dog because when like in the reading at least, it said like if the quality of a good goes down, then the value of the dollar decreases. If the quality of the good goes up, then the value of the dollar can increase.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Just by
Okay.
elimination, because all those, I agree, that was a really weird question for me.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, it says number 16, you know that a candy bar cost 5 cents in 1962. You also know the CPI for 1962 and the CPI for today. Which of the following would you use to compute the price of candy bar in today's prices?
I think I got A.
Hold on.
I think it would be C, Tanner. You have to flip because the thing is price level today divided by price level in the whatever year you're looking at.
Yeah, I think I said C. But
Oh yeah, I said C.
Okay, so we're all good there, C?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
All right, number 17. It says Will's expenditures on food for 3 consecutive years, along with other values, are presented in the table below. So, and then it says, suppose Will's 2009 food expenditure in 2011 dollars amounts to $5,670, then blank. I didn't know how to do this one, but I put D.
So wouldn't you use that same formula?
You would, but there's just lots of different things to compute.
I think I said B, but I was pretty much guessing.
The only one that came like close, like computing it, was D for me, because if you use like the amount in today's dollars formula to figure out the CPI for 2011, actually, I'm not even sure that would work. Because that's what I did, and I got CPI for 2011 as 191.17, but I'm not sure that that's right. But any of your guess is as good as mine. What did you put for this one, Tanner?
I didn't know.
But I think I did it wrong.
I lost you again.
That's all right. We're still on that same one. You put B, Ivy?
Yeah, but I was really just guessing because I tried a few different things and I wasn't getting any of those answers. So
Yeah, your guess is as good as ours. So we can just put B. Is that okay with everybody?
You don't think we can figure out with that same formula?
Yes, but sure.
So that's what I tried to do, but I don't think that actually would work because your inflation rate, well, at least to find the CPI, I don't get how to find CPI in 2011, like, because CPI is equal to, what is it? Let me go back here. We don't have a base year. But if we assume it's 2009, then it would be the price. The prices divided against each other, so it'd be 6,600 divided by 5,000 times 100. It's 132. That doesn't make sense because 2009 isn't even the base year because it has a CPI of 160. So
I don't know.
unless you do so that's wait, quick. So every So I'm just trying to see if I can figure out how to get the base year price, because then we can use that to find the CPI. 5,000 divided by X equals. So 16 divided by 100 is like 6. Okay, so that's the base year. So that'll be 600. Oops, where's my calculator? 600 divided by 211.2. Yeah, I don't know. If you use the formulas we have, you can find like the base price was 31.25. And then you can use that to find the consumer price index of 2011 as 211.2. But then from there, I don't know what to do. Anyways, I'm fine with putting B with Ivy's guess, if you guys are,
Sure.
because I have no idea.
That was just a guess.
Well, inflation rate. Oh, the year before, 211 minus. Subtract it.
Did you figure out? Did you figure out CPI?
CPI that I got for 2011 was 211.2. And if that's the case, then it makes the inflation rate 25%, not 8%. So I don't think it's B now. And then if that, so 2010. $1.25, $1.26. So it'll be
Just want to do an initial guess then.
give me 1 sec. I'm just
Sure.
I don't know. We can go with D if you want. That was my original guess. I don't know how to figure it out.
Yeah, I think we just gotta guess on this one.
Okay, let's just do D then.
Okay.
And I can submit first, and then if it's wrong, I can let you know later. But anyways. So 19, it says Megan's salary for 3 consecutive years, along with other values, is presented in the table below. So it says, suppose the consumer price index for 2013 is not necessarily 235. If the nominal interest rate for 2013 is 7.3%, then the consumer price index for 2013 is in fact what? That one, what did I put? I put C on that one. I'm not sure why though. Oh, because if you do the amount in today's dollars formula, wait, no, that's not right. Do you guys have a guess or know that one?
I was not sure about that one.
Tell me the wording again.
The Megan salary, if you go search that one, it'll bring it up.
No.
Oh, wait, okay, wait, we could do this. I know how to do this one. So it gives us real and nominal interest rates. So if the real interest rate is 1.8% is equal to 7.3 minus X. Hey, Harley.
Look, it's Jake. Can you say hi?
So that one, 1.8 minus 7.3, that. So the inflation rate would be 5.5%. And then now CPI for that other one, 230. Oops. X minus 230 divided by 230 times 100 equals. So that times 230. Oh, that didn't work. Because I figured if you found you can find the inflation rate because we know the real interest rate and the nominal interest rate, and then the formula for finding CPI or for finding inflation rate is the CPI from the current year minus the last year divided by the last year times 100. So we want to find the at so what did I put here? Put C, 2. Oops. I think I just did the math on that one. Like I just put in an answer, but I think it's C.
All right.
Because, and the way I got that, sorry, is if you do the real interest rate is 1.8%, and the nominal interest rate is 7.3%. So if you subtract those to get the inflation rate, you get 5.5% is the inflation rate. And then if you do 242.7 minus 230 divided by 230 times 100 to get the interest rate or the inflation rate, it's 5.5. So they match up.
Okay.
But anyway, so all right, last question. Is if the quality of goods deteriorates while its price remains the same, then the value of $1.
I said C.
I would agree. C. Did you get that, Tanner?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hit submit here. Oops. Oh, I didn't answer one. Oh, did we skip one? Because which of the following statements is correct?
Yeah, I don't have that one answered.
Okay. I think it would be A.
Yeah, it's A.
Okay. I'm gonna hit submit here.